Hello student, this is lecture 37 based on 5th unit for the subject VLSI design, and in this lecture we are going to discuss about this low power design through voltage scaling. Okay, so how can you design the circuit, low power circuit with the help of this voltage scaling. Okay. So, let us discuss about these points. Okay. Now, if I talk about this P average, okay, we know the formula of this P average is, that is C load capacitor multiplying with the VDD square F clock. Okay. So, this is the average power formula, okay, average switching power dissipation. Okay. And in this formula you can find out, that is this average switching power, this is average switching power dissipation is proportional to square of the power supply voltage. Okay. So, you can see over here this P average is directly proportional to V square T, or you can say this P average is directly proportional to VDD squared. Okay. So, if you are scaling down this voltage, okay, so you can see here this you can significantly reduce the power consumption. Okay. So, but there are some limitation. Okay. Suppose if you are going to reduce this VDD square, okay, so the power consumption is going to reduce, but there are some different effects, okay, will be on this your delay, okay, because you know the formula of this delay, tau PHL and this tau PLH. Okay, we have seen this formula. Okay, so directly you can justify from this tau PHL formula, that is C load divided by Kn VDD minus VTN twice VTN upon VDD minus VTN plus ln for VDD minus VTN divided by VDD minus 1. Okay. So, this is the formula for this high to low delay tau PHL and tau PLH, okay, that is given by C load upon Kp VDD minus mod of VTP twice mod of VTP upon VDD minus mod of VTP plus ln for VDD minus VTP upon VDD minus 1. Okay. So, from here you can see that if you are going to decrease this VDD value, this tau PHL or tau PLH is going to increase. Okay. So, these are the some limitation over that. Okay. So, you can easily reduce this VDD, okay, and for reducing this VDD you can easily reduce the power consumption, but meanwhile, this delay time will increase. Okay. So, we have to optimize these two values, okay, so that we can use the benefit of these two. Okay. So, if I talk about the this uh, voltage scaling part, okay, that is the constant field scaling, okay, where the power supply voltage as well as the your critical device dimension and doping densities are scaled by the same factor. Okay. So, load capacitance are assumed to be constant at that time. Okay. So, in this way we can optimize these two values. Okay. Now, if we talk about these what are these techniques are available, okay, for this lower power consumption. Okay. So, there are two techniques are available. Okay. So, first one is the I am just writing the name variable threshold CMOS. It is also known as the VT CMOS, and the second one is the multiple threshold CMOS, that is empty CMOS. Okay. So, these are the two circuit design techniques which can be used to overcome the difficulties like such as leakage and high standby power dissipation, okay, associated with the low VT circuits. Okay. So, this is the another solution in the case of the if leakage and high standby power dissipation is going on. So, with the help of these two we can control this dissipation. Okay. So, this is all about how we are going to reduce this power. Okay. So, the main formula is this one. Okay. From here you can directly find out that this P average is directly proportional to VDD square. Okay. Now, we have to focus on this how we can reduce this VDD square or VDD value. Okay. But when we are going to reduce this VDD value, it will affect to the on delay. So, somehow your delay is going to increase. So, you have to optimize these two parameters. Okay. So, this is all about this lecture 37. Okay. So, thank you students.